In this example, we will show how to create, add term or a concept, and how to edit. When you see in this result window, you see, for instance, the different information about the concept. You can see when it was created and when it was changed. All these values in this area are created automatically when the concept is first created. You see information about the dictionary, the section and domain of the concept. Then you can see the concept level fields, in this case the definition and source fields, and under this you can see the terms with the corresponding term fields. All this is up to the user to define. You can on the fly insert, delete fields and languages according to your needs. Let's now start to edit our concept. And this is also important to point out that it's only because I have access rights to do this. So everything is very much permission based in TermWeb. Let's say that I would like to edit my term level fields, and let's say that I would like to remove this part of the term. I save this. Now you see that my concept has changed. You can see the date, and you see also what happened to it. The concept was changed, English term was modified, and I can also see what it was modified to. It was changed to this text, and I can also see who did it. So I have full control and in great detail over what happens with my terminology. As an administrator, I can also restore my own and also other users' changes, but as a normal user I could restore my own changes. To restore back, we do like this. We simply click on the restore button. Really restore back to yes, I would. And now we are restoring the concept to the way it was at the specific date. Every time we do a change, there is a history item, and we can restore every history item. This is of course very useful because it's very easy to control your terminology. In this example, we will show how to create a new concept. As I have the proper permissions, I simply click on the new concept button, and at the edit concept level fields button, I can now enter my concept level field information. I can select the section where I want my new concept to be placed. Let's say that I would like it to be on the term proposal section. I can also choose the domain. Let's say that this is electronics and electricity. So I can have a number of domains or subdomains of my choice. The fields that you see here are according to my dictionary, the one that I create and define. So let me create a definition, enter a definition. Now I'm saving my concept level fields, and now it's time for me to add the terms. First, let me add the English one, which is an English language, and I can also fill in the information as I so wish. For instance, I could say that acceptability is to be verified, and in TermWeb, based on the different statuses of a term, different groups can access this, the different, based on the status, different terminology, and work with them, so that it is a workflow from the creation of a term to the approval and then distribution of the term. Let me now create the Swedish translation. Swedish, and I can also, and so on. Now I can save this, saving my concept, and you can see now that I just created my new concept, the dictionary information section, and also the domains in which it is placed, and you can see the definition and the English and Swedish terms. I can also add cross-references and other information on this concept. I can do this by editing my concept. And now let's say that I would like to add a cross-reference in my definition from the word machine. I can do this in all text fields except the term field. I simply select the word that I want to have as a cross-reference and I right click. An internal link means cross-reference, external link means a link to an external page or a document. An attachment, it can be images, videos and other multimedia objects that are supported by the browsers. As I want to have a cross-reference, I select internal link. Now a mini browser opens up and I can search to the term that I want to reference to. As you can see here, I can see the term so that I'm sure that the reference is correct. And then I have a number of choices. I can either reference in the term level, which means that the cross-reference will be connected to the English term. And also when this term, if this term is later deleted, also the cross-reference will be deleted. Or I can do it in a reference in the concept level, which means that even the terminology is deleted, the reference is still there until the whole concept is removed. I simply save. And now you can see it's marked in my field, but also in my result here, that I have created a cross-reference. Let me also show how to have an image. Let's say that I would like to place an image after my word calculates in my definition. I simply right click again, add attachments. I browse for my image in this case. I can also enter a text which will be shown in the tooltip, like a calculator, for instance. I save, and now you see the little icon that is placed in this position, in this field. Let's save this. As you can see now, I have the cross-reference to the term machine, but I also have an icon for the attachment that I just created. Now, if I want, by clicking on the Show Thumbnails button, I can show thumbnails instead of this icon. So in this case, you can see the calculator icon that I uploaded, and when I click on it, I can see the original image. If I don't want to see thumbnails, I can simply click on the button again, and I also see a default icon. I can have as many images as I want in all these text fields, except of course the term field. The cross-reference I can select here, I can click on it, and I am now transported to the English machine term. And to go back, I simply use the browser's back button. In TermWeb, I can also create relations between concepts. This is useful when I want to show how different concepts are related to each other. For instance, let's say that I would like to create a relation between the calculator and machine. I simply first search for calculator, and now I edit my concept. I edit my concept level field because relations is a concept level field, and here I can add the relation. As you can see again, I have this mini browser which helps me search and find the proper concept. I can see exactly if this is the right one, and I can also select the kind of relation that I want to create. In this case, I would like to have a partitive subordinate relation. I save this, and you can see here I can add more relations and I can edit and remove. Now I save my concept level fields and my concept, and to show relations in the concept, I have to click on the Show Relations button. Now you can see that relation, the relation nature, what kind of relation it is, and also that it is related with the concept with the number 7586 and the machine. I can of course also click on this concept. As you can see, I have a relation created from that as well. I can again go back, and I can also see this relation in a relation graph, which is very important because I can see easily how my concept is connected to other concepts and the kind of relationship that they have. This is very useful because we can have a lot of relations between concepts, and this is an easy way to see how they are connected.